Okay, so I just thought I'd do a quick sort of tier list on the roadmap. So the roadmap's been released for Enshrouded, which is super cool. I was super excited. I wasn't expecting it. They literally announced yesterday. By the way, tomorrow there's gonna be a roadmap, which is really cool. So here we are. Now I've broken down the roadmap into lots of little pieces, and I'm just gonna put them on a tier list. This is my opinion on where they go, so if my opinion is going to bother you, then probably don't watch it. But I want your opinion as well, you know. It's only if mine's going to bother you. So, basically, I'm going to put these on here where, I guess based on how excited I am for each one. Okay, I'm not too fussed. I don't think there's any bad changes on here. There are no bad updates. It's all really cool. It's all really exciting, and I can't wait. But some are just a little bit more exciting than others. So let's get started. I'm going to start with, I've got my little list of things here. They're in no order. I've just cut them up and thrown them into a pile. So world events. Now then, I don't know. Like, are we talking random bosses or raids, or I don't know. Let me know what you guys think world events might be. I guess it can kind of be anything. A world event could literally be anything. But I think it's a big change for the game. I think it could be quite important. I don't know if you can see it properly, but you'll have to just take my word for it that it's there. So, world events, I'm gonna put it in S because it's quite a big change, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, yes, it needs to go in the game right now. So I'm not too bothered. World events, cool, very cool, but not in the top of my list. Named tombstones. This is actually really useful, by the way. There's a few times it's more useful if you play with other people online, I think. I play with friends, so it's kind of useful for me to know which ones are my tombstones. If we have a boss fight and there's quite a few deaths, I'm gonna put it in A because I don't think it's like, I'm not like, life would go on without it. You know, I'd be absolutely fine if I didn't have it. Nameable map locations. I guess that's pretty cool. I can't really tell what they've got in their image there, but yeah, nameable map locations. Okay, fine. I guess that's kind of, I have seen they've got nameable base locations on here, so you can name your base. So we'll come to that, but that's more exciting than this. This is okay. I'm gonna put it in B. I'm not super fussed about that. It's cool. Townsfolk pets. I mean, this is cool. I mean, are these guys gonna just follow the townsfolk around? Again, we'll come to the townsfolk bit, but this is the order that I've drawn it up in. I genuinely am looking forward to that. It could bring a build to life, you know, and obviously building's a big part of this game, so I'm actually going to put it in S tier because I think that's a really cool thing. Instanced dungeons. Instanced dungeons. How do I feel about instanced dungeons? I'm personally not too bothered. I guess it could be kind of cool, but I don't know. For me, I'm going to put it in B because it's something I probably would never have even thought of if it wasn't on the map. But it's cool. It's cool. If they're going to put it in, I won't complain about it. I'm all for it. Create and share gameplay experiences. Now, I don't really know what this means. It kind of tickled me a little bit. It got me a little excited. Because create and share gameplay experiences. No, okay, I don't actually know what that is, so I'll take that back. It sounded cooler when I read it the first time, and I don't really know what it is. I'm gonna put it in A because I think it's cooler than B. I think it's gonna be a bigger thing than B. I'm kind of interested to see where that goes. But you know, let me know what you think that might be. I'm actually gonna save this one. That's a bad boy. Right, more biomes. Yeah, I'm never going to complain about more biomes. I'm pretty sure we all know more biomes are coming. We've all seen the snow. I would love a jungle biome. But more biomes is going to go in S for me. I think that's just like, it's kind of almost a given, but I'm also really excited for it. More biomes is good. And more biomes means more decorations. Because the more biomes, the more different blocks and the more decorations we get. And the more cool bases we can build. And I like building cool bases. Sharing and visiting of bases. Now, I don't really know how that's going to work. I'm assuming then that must surely be like cross server, like you can view other people's bases on other servers. I don't really know. Sharing and visiting of bases. It is very cool. I'm actually well up for that. I think I'd love to be able to visit some of your guys' bases as well. So I'm going to put that on S because I think that's cool. New enemies and bosses. It's fine. It's something you expect with new content, you know, like absolutely. I can't wait for some new bosses and some new enemies and stuff. But I'm not crazy about it. Nameable bases. I feel like this is probably a last ditch addition to the roadmap after the competition the other day. I think there was a bit of confusion about finding bases, so this has found its way onto the roadmap. I think it's quite an important one. It's not going on B, but it's no higher than A. I think it'd be quite cool, and it'd just be easier to find your way around the map. It's a good one. I am looking forward to that. That would be good. Portals to other servers. Now, I wonder if this ties in with sharing other bases. I'm not really sure. Portals to other servers. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Imagine being able to just jump through a portal and you're on your friend's server. Like, hang on a sec, guys. I'm just going to jump over onto this matey's server. Yeah, cool. I don't know how much I'd use it. Like I said, this is a very personal opinion. Like, this video is full of just stuff that I think would be cool. I'm sure other people would get more use out of this than me. I think it's cool. I'm going to put it in A. Portals to other servers. Yeah, it is what it is. Mountains biome. Now, mountains biome, I saw more biomes, and I thought that might just fall under more biomes. I don't know if they're kind of... What's special about mountains compared to just other biomes? Maybe that's more like jungly. There's like variations of the forest biome, you know, so it's sort of sub-biomes. Whereas this is going to be like some just massive, like, you know, they're going to be really cool. Maybe this takes a lot more effort than just some of these biomes. I'm going to put it in there because that's where the other biomes is. So that's where it's going. Oh, weather system. This might not get some of you as excited as it has for me, but I'm actually very excited for a weather system. Makes your bases very cozy when there's a storm outside, and I'm all for that. That's going in S+ for me. I'm not even saying any more about that. Weather, very, very cool. I'd be interested to see how many different weathers. Is it storms? Is it just a bit of rain? I don't know, but that's really cool. Weather is absolutely going on my S+ tier. If I saw that in an update, I'd be all over it. Enemy patrols. There's kind of enemy patrols. I mean, if you go out at night, you see the sort of blue goblin people, but they don't really roam around much. So yeah, no, enemy patrols. If you're walking around during the day and there was enemies just kind of roaming around, I wouldn't be opposed. I think that's going in A tier for me. I don't think I'd notice too much about that. But then I'm more of a builder than an adventurer, so you know, you adventurer folk might put it in a higher tier than that. Animal farming, I think this is quite a big one. Yeah, I'd love to be able to have little farms. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand with building as well. You could have farms, you know, inside of your castle. You get the idea. You can make villages with farms. And not to mention, I need eggs a lot because I play mage and I play healer. And for the intelligence, I think there's like an omelette and you need eggs. And you can't really get eggs very easily at the moment without having to chase down the chickens and stuff. So to be able to farm them would be really, really, really useful. So yeah, I'm actually going to put that in S. I think that'd be cool. Editable signs, yeah. I mean, it's a good one. That's going in A. You know, you can put signs above your chests, label it. I think that's it's kind of a given in most crafting games these days. But yeah, very, very cool. I would like to see that in the game. Fixes, fixes and polishing. I mean, who doesn't love fixes and polishing? I mean, it just makes the game better. It doesn't get me super excited, not as much as new features, but it's important. It's important nonetheless. So, I'm gonna put it in B. Remember, this isn't a list of importance. It's just stuff that gets me excited. Fixes and polishing, cool. Yeah, crack on, bring them in. Multiplayer pings, yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. I don't use it all the time, but it's absolutely quality of life. Yeah. It's going to go in A. It's better than B, but it's an A. Musical instruments was one I was absolutely not expecting to see on the list at all, but one that got me very excited. I don't know why. I think it'd just be a bit of fun, you know, just it's something else to do. It's like Sea of Thieves, you know. They don't really serve much of a purpose. Actually, they do in that game now. You can kind of summon stuff with it, but Yeah, Rust has some musical instruments. It makes it funny. I think it's quite cool. I think that's gonna. Yes, I'm putting it in S because I like musical instruments. Tell me off. Vanity system. A vanity system. What's a vanity system? I'm googling it. Hang on. Vanity systems in a game. So cosmetic items like skins that change the... Oh, so this is kind of like transmog. So this is... It's not called transmog, it's a vanity system. Appearance of the characters but don't affect the gameplay. Yeah, so okay, cool. Fine. Vanity system. I don't know how they'll implement that. That's really cool. In fact, actually, that's very good. It's too samey at the moment when you get to the end now. They're very cool armor, and I have praised them before. It's really cool. I love the armor design. But obviously after a while, it starts to get a little samey. I'm putting that S+. I think that's quite a big... That can really change the feel of a game quite a lot, actually. So that's going there. Server user rights. That's fine, I guess, if you're hosting a large server. That's going in B for me. I'm not going to get much use out of that. Not too fussed about it. It's cool. I'm sure it's on the list because people want it. So, cool. Yeah, put it in. And I'll never use it. New building materials. Yeah, I kind of assume that would be on there. That kind of goes hand in hand, I'm assuming, with more biomes and stuff. So, absolutely. I mean, more building materials is going S+ for me because I'm a builder. I love building. Anything to do with building is going automatically in my S+ tier. Yeah, more materials, more... Give me everything. Give me decorations. Give me the lot. Server gameplay settings. Yeah, cool. I don't know what that's going to be. Like, is it... like, I guess you can change, like, the spawn rates of stuff. Server gameplay settings. It is what it is. It's going in B for me. Yeah, cool. I think, again, the more options you give players, the better. Nice, I'm all for it. Wow, this, as you know, is going straight in my S+. Round doors and windows. Now, this is definitely in because of the amount of Hobbit homes. There is literally a metric ton of Hobbit homes in this game now. And they never get old. They're cool. They're all really cool. If you built a Hobbit home, I've built Hobbit homes. They're cool, and the round doors are going to absolutely finish them off. They're going to look very good. So, yeah, I'm all for that. And if you get creative with it, you don't have to just do Hobbit homes. There's all sorts you could do with round doors and round windows. So, yep. Townsfolk NPCs. Yeah, I mean, this is going to go with the townsfolk pets. This is so cool. I am actually really excited for this. It's teetering on the edge of, like, these two. I might just do that. I might just put it sort of, like, in between these. I'll put it S. I'll put it S tier. But I'm genuinely really excited for townsfolk. It can bring a town to life. Like, I'm building a town or a little village at the moment, and just imagine having townsfolk NPCs. I don't know how they'll work. Are they just going to wander around? Are they going to stand there? Do you, like, place them like you place the NPCs at the moment? I'm not too sure, but they seem very cool, and it will add life to our builds as well, which was always good. I know I said I'd put anything building in S+, but I don't know. It's not really directly linked to building. It's kind of a bit of both. So that's why I'm putting it there, because that's why I put the pets as well. They can stay together. How lovely. Right. Improved post-processing. Yeah, nice. Anything that makes the game look better. As long as it runs well, I'm all for that. I'm going to put that in A. I like that, because it kind of makes your build look better as well. So, yeah, I like that. I will notice that and I will enjoy it. So that's going in A. Better quest sorting. Honestly, I have never come across a time where I've gone, do you know what? I wish I could organise my quests better. Maybe it could be better, but I've never really had a problem. I'm going to go B. I don't notice it too much. Again, new adventurers might notice it a bit more. Replayable world quests. I think this is important on servers where... I guess, I can't remember how it works at the moment. Is it where if the quest is done, other people on the server can't do it or something? Although actually I don't think that's true either, because I think I've also done quests that other people have already done. Replayable world quests. I guess you could just do them again. You get bored, you want to do some more quests? Yeah, fine. I'm going to put it in B. It doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, that one's going in there. Lovely. Potted plants. S+. Absolutely. Contributes to my build. That is absolutely going to be completely boring and not very exciting to some people. And I completely respect that. But for me, it's in there with more trees. Yes, we like that. Let's get that in there as well. More trees, potted plants. Oh, please, yes. Put them in the game right now. Now this one, so sitting on furniture, actually gets me slightly excited. I actually really like that. That's going in S tier. I think there's so many benches and chairs, and then combine that with the fact that you can take really cool screenshots. Now, take a look at my video on how to take really cool screenshots. The fact that you can take really cool screenshots now as well. You could sit in a chair and take some nice screenshots. I think it opens up a lot of possibilities. Surprising how much something so simple is actually quite important. Reassignable glider shortcut. I can't say I've ever really noticed the need to do that. But I guess maybe when you're spamming it sometimes it's a bit... You end up doing other stuff. I don't know. It's going in A. No, it's going in B actually. I'm not too fussed about that. Better stack splitting. Oh yeah, no, that's a good one because I think at the moment it's basically in half, in half, in half, in half. So maybe this is... Oh yeah, so this is probably like you can choose how much you want to split. I'm going to put that in A. It's cool. It's good. It's not S tier for me, but it is good. It's definitely... It's in there. It's in there. Improved loot UI. This is another one where I haven't really noticed any problems. I've not played the game and gone, God, I wish the UI was better. I don't really have a problem with it, but I'm also not going to complain if they're going to make it even better than it is now. So I'm going to put it in B. I don't really mind too much on that one. Improved loot UI. Fine. Smoother high FPS gameplay. I don't know if this is tied into that issue everyone was saying they were having with 60 hertz something or other. I don't know what it was. I've not noticed any performance issues personally, but then I can't really complain. My PC isn't too bad. It handles it really well. So yeah, it's not going in S+. I'm gonna put it in B. It's okay, cool, yeah. I'm never going to complain about more frames per second. Give me all them frames. Steam Deck support. I don't have a Steam Deck. I'm sure there are a lot of people that do. It doesn't bother me at all. It's going down there. Sorry, guys, if that's offensive to you. Workshops craft from magic chests. S+. That, to me, is huge. So, basically, if you don't know, there's magic chests now that you can, if you're at a workbench, you can craft stuff straight from it. And if you speak to one of the NPCs and you craft stuff, it crafts straight from the magic chests. But if you were to make some more wooden planks, for instance, on like the carpenter's sawmill, I think you need to put like the wood in the sawmill. So you'd have to still, it doesn't matter if it's in a magic chest or not, you have to go to the chest, take the wood out, come back, put it in the circular saw. But now, I'm assuming that means it will craft from a magic chest as well. So you literally select your recipe, off it goes, and it will just pump out stuff because it will take it from the chests. That is going at S+ to me. Really, really massive quality of life. Love that. Multiple NPC instances. Multiple NPC instances. So maybe it's like presets, like setups, like, oh, you know, I've got 3 bases on my server. If I want them in base number 1, that's one instance. Maybe base number 2 is another one. I don't know how that works. It kind of sounds like it could be exciting, but please explain in the comments something obvious that I'm almost definitely going to be missing. Yes, that I don't know. Location improvements. Yeah. I'm assuming they're going to tart up some of the houses and stuff and make them look a little nicer. I don't know. I think things look quite nice, but I'm not going to complain if things look even better. So, yeah, nice. Location improvements. Get in A list. Performance improvements. Yeah, cool. Again, not going to complain about anything to do with performance. That's fine. You sit in that B list. I'm all for it. Like I said, nothing in this list is bad. There is no bad things on this list. They're amazing. They're all really good changes, and I can't wait. Hollow Halls Dungeons. Now, I think we've seen a little teaser for this actually on their Twitter, but I am putting that on S. It seems like it could be, they're making quite a big thing of it, and I think it's going to be quite a big addition to the gameplay, like new things to do, like actual dungeons, you know, like dungeon runs. So rather than just going into the wells and you sort of clear out a bit of enemy, I think this is going to be proper dungeons, you know. You're going to work your way through, there's going to be puzzles, maybe multiple bosses. I think I don't want to set the bar too high, just in case, you know, I don't want to set it too high and then it's not as good, but I think these could be really cool, and I'm going to put that in S, because I think, yeah, dungeons, more gameplay, cool stuff. Now, look what this is the last one. I've saved it for last. We know where it's going, and I love that they're keen to keep the water train going. They're obviously entertaining the idea. They haven't said, no, water's naughty, we can't do it. They've said, yes, water's on our list, maybe later down the year. Obviously, we have to remember, everything here is subject to change. They might not be able to do it. Some things might be more difficult to do than others. But they're clearly entertaining the idea of water. Whether that's large bodies of water or water features, I don't mind. I'm for it. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. All of it. So yes, water. And that completes my Enshrouded tier list. I think it was a really cool roadmap with so many good things. Obviously, we don't know when they're coming out. It hasn't really got dates on it or anything. It's just, it is what it is. It's a roadmap with things that are coming. Apologies for Windows sounds. It's things that are coming. We don't know when, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's all going to be within the next year, because I think they said it was going to be a year until full release. That might get pushed back. You never know. But I'm assuming a lot of this is going to be within the next year. I'm patient. I'll wait. I'm cool. I'll do some building, and I'm looking forward to everything that's coming up. So I hope you guys are as well. If you've watched this far, wow, absolute legend. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you guys in another video hopefully soon.